Hi my house, I'm Athina and I'm glad that you're here with me today. And as you can see today, we have a bit of a different setting. Face reveal, hi. I thought for this type of video it would be best if you can see me, because what would you do if I would film my table? It wouldn't be really good. So today a bit different, so I'm a little bit tense, and if I don't look exactly at the camera, it's because I'm looking at myself, and if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. So today, as you could read from the title, I'm going to tell you how I manifest things into my world, my life. And there are a lot of different types of methods you can use to manifest things. I'm telling you what I use, from the one I use the most to the one that I use the least. And there are a lot of other methods out there. So if one of those methods doesn't strike to you as, yeah, I could try that, then maybe search for something different. There are a lot of different things out there. So beginning, I'm going to explain how manifestation works. I use the law of attraction. This is like I'm imagining or writing whatever things as they are already here in present. Like for example, you want to manifest a new car. Either you would write or imagine, visualize that you already have this car. You would imagine, write down what you would do with this car, and how the car looks like, what it can do, how fast it can be. Like you can be as specific as you want. If you have a specific car in mind that you want, you know how it looks like, and what it has for functions, and you set it like it is a puzzle. I like to imagine that you are doing a puzzle, and every piece of puzzle is like something the car has, like color. You imagine the color, how fast it can be, where you go with your car, and then you set this puzzle. But there is a missing puzzle piece, like the car itself is not here, but you're imagining, you're writing everything like it is already here. So you have an unfinished puzzle with one missing piece, and this one missing piece is the universe that holds it. So by doing this puzzle and imagining like you already have this car in your life, you vibrate in this energy of having this car. And let's say that the puzzle is vibrating in this energy, and the universe sees, oh, there is this vibration of a car, but the car is missing. So the universe has this thing that I don't want to have this hole in here. I don't like this. So I need to throw in the piece that is missing so that the puzzle can be finished. And this is where the universe puts in the car into your life. To be advised, it is good if when you do something like this, you don't imagine about the hows and whens, because the universe works in its own time, and when the time is right, it will give you the car. So just imagine about what car you want, and like it is already here, so that the universe will send you the car when the time is right. So this was just a small explanation of the law of attraction. There are a lot of other videos on YouTube that explain it a little bit better, and I just wanted to talk about how I manifest things into my life, and hopefully it can be something you can use as well. So the first thing I do is imagination or visualization. I am a daydreamer, so if I am bored or just drifting off, I probably am somewhere in my imagination. And in my imagination, my visualization, it's like I am a film production team, the whole team. I do the scripts, I am the actress, and then I imagine all the stuff around it. For example, let's take the car example again. I don't have a driver license, so if I would manifest a car, I wouldn't drive it, but my father. But if I would like manifest this car into my life, I probably would do all the things that I can to get my driver's license, so that the visualization can come true as well. So let's say I want a car that's white. It should have 4 doors and 5 seats, and a place where you can, for example, put on your suitcase or any other things you are going to buy, so that you can put it in behind the car. I forgot the name of what it is called. So let's say I want this car. I know the specific enterprise I want from the car. Like the car is a hybrid. So I would imagine this car, a hybrid, white, having 4 doors, a room for suitcases and all the groceries you want to put in. Then I have this visualization of this car. Then I would visualize myself entering this car, putting in music, because I love to listen to music when I'm going somewhere. So I would put my favorite playlist on, and I would drive off, and I would hear the music, and I would sing along, everything in my head. So I would in my head sing along to the song while driving the car. I would imagine myself where the destination is, and I would drive tranquil and with safety and everything that is around. And I just imagine myself sitting in this car, seeing the road in front of me. If it's summer, I would put down the, what's it called? It's not a window, but the thing that you can put down so that the air can come in from the car. So that I would imagine this would happen, and I would try to think like I'm feeling the wind passing through my hair and everything else. So I would be driving this car like it is in the present moment. And by doing this, I get into this vibration of having this car and driving around with it, even though the car isn't in my life yet. Because your mind, you can trick your mind in believing it is already true, so you can feel the emotions of having this car and everything around like it is happening right now, and this helps to manifest the car into your life. In my example, I would be able to manifest it into my life. But I can also imagine like I'm not driving alone in this car, so I'm with my friends, we're going on a trip. Let's say I love crystals, and there is this huge crystal shop, and I want to go there with my friends. So I imagine meeting up my friends. Maybe I'm going to get them from their houses, or we say everyone is coming to me, so we can go to the car. Let me take a sip of water. So like everyone is coming to me, so we can get into the car and directly drive to this crystal shop. So I would imagine who is with me, and I also would imagine having conversations with them that can be probably true, like me babbling all about crystals, what I'm imagining to buy. Maybe there is a friend that never was before in this crystal shop, so I explain how this crystal shop looks like, how it works, that you can pick up a little container and go through the hall and pick up the crystals you want. Preferably you have to know the names of the crystals you're picking, because sometimes some crystals look the same, have the same color, and the shop attendant asks to be sure what type of crystal it is, because they have all different prices and they weigh the crystal to see what the final price of this crystal would be. So I explain everything to them. We talk, we laugh, we joke around. In the background there is music, and I imagine all this stuff like it is happening already. And because I'm joking with my friends in my imagination, in this visualization, I feel the joy and the laughter bubbling up. So I'm putting in feeling into this whole thing, so that I can manifest this car that is that I want. And so by doing this for every day, like 5 minutes, or one day not, and so on, but every time I'm going back to this imagination, someday when the time's right, this car will appear into my life. It will appear in a different way for everyone. Like I'm winning this car because I participated in a contest, or someone I know has this car and says they don't want this car anymore and they're selling it for a cheaper price as the usual, or it would be in my case, but someone gifting me this car say, look, this is my present to you, have fun. There is a lot of ways this car can manifest into your life, but it's not your job to imagine how you are going to get it and when. Your job is just to imagine that you are getting this car, or you better said that you already have this car. And this is the method I use the most. And for example, I once manifested going to this specific restaurant with my work colleagues, where I work part-time, and I would sometimes imagine myself meeting up my colleagues at this restaurant that's in the same city I live. So every time I would pass this restaurant, I would imagine being there with my work colleagues, or when I'm at home and bored, I would imagine going there to eat, because free food, who doesn't like free food? So and it is a steakhouse, so the meat is really good and pricey. So why not imagine getting free food? So I did that, and we went there. and I got to eat free food and it was fun. So this is an example of it working for me. So now another method I use, you have to know that I use imagination or visualization the most, and this is like I used it twice, yes. Two things I think came into fruition, I think, yeah. Nope, I wrote two things down. Okay, one came true, one came not true, or is still in the process of coming true. You never know. So writing a letter. By writing a letter, I mean writing a letter to the universe or God, source, energy, whatever you believe in, I'm sorry. And you write the letter in the present tense, like in the imagination visualization, like it's already here, and you're thanking the universe, in my case, for the thing that came into your life. So you can either use a paper, or I, for example, use a little book, and I put into intention in this book that everything I write down in this book will come into my life as I'm writing, or even better, because we deserve to have good things and better things into your life. So I put this intention in this book. It's like, you can also imagine, I heard someone say this in YouTube. She is a beautiful person, really caring and loving. She said that we should imagine that this book is like a genie in the lamp. So all the wishes that are going to be written here are going to come true. So how you write this letter is simple. I'm opening it so that I can see what I have written. It's all in German, so I wouldn't be able to read it out loud to you, because some of you may not understand everything. So first things first, I write down the date of when I am writing it. Then I say, dear universe, dear God, dear source, whatever pleases you the most. Then I thank 3 times, like thank you, thank you, thank you. I am extremely happy with the, let's say I've manifested money here, with the money you've gave. Now you can be specific, like I've wrote, because I wanted to know if it would work, I've wrote that one to 1010, so 1010, then the currency. I live in Switzerland, so the currency would be Swiss francs. So the universe, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am extremely happy with the 1010 Swiss francs. I can use this money to give my mother, so that we can buy meat from the grocery store, because I want to help out. I live with my parents still, so I write down what I'm using this money for, and I'm like imagining it is already here, and I try to feel this feeling like it is already, I have this money already, and I'm euphoric that I have this money in my life. And I tell the universe what I'm using this money for, that it gave me. Then after this is all written in the present tense, so it is here right now. Don't use any negative sentences, like I don't want to get this money from work, or like this. Nope. like I said in the beginning, don't imagine on how and when you will get it, just that you have it already. Let me take a sip of water. So I write it down for what I'm using this money for, that I'm extremely happy and euphoric. Then at the end I'm thanking again 3 times. 3 is a powerful number, so I always thank 3 times. And then I write down with love my name, Athina. So this is now the letter I wrote to the universe saying, yeah, I've got this money. I'm feeling the feelings of having this money in my life, and being grateful for this money that came into your life. And then you close this book, put it somewhere, and forget about everything that you wrote down. This is a hard part, because for example, I always think about back if this is going to work, and I think about how I've wrote this down, so my mind goes in spiral every time back to this. So it is best to try as much as possible to forget about this manifestation, because if you are holding tight to this idea of writing this and imagining this visualization kind of stuff, you hold a grip into this manifestation and don't let it fly up to the universe. Like it is a balloon, and in this balloon there is this card written what you want to manifest, and you're holding tight to this balloon and not letting it go, so that it can fly to the universe, so that the universe can read what you want, so that it can send it to you. So loosen your grip, forget it, and just wait and believe that it will come through. And because I've put the intention that everything I write down will come into manifestation, or even better as written, I got more money than I have written here. Yeah, so you can use it for manifesting money, manifesting your car, like writing, thank you for giving me this car. My car is super cool. It has the color I've wanted. It is white, and everything is in present tense. And now I can go with this car there. And for example, you say that you just after you've got it, you did a test drive. You can talk about this test drive, how it felt driving this car and everything. And when you're writing down and you are not feeling the emotions of having this car, like this euphoric emotion, you can read the letter as many times as you can till you start to feel this feel the emotion, because this is going to help you manifest the car. If you want a romantic partner in your life, you can write also down. I wouldn't write how they look like, because sometimes the universe will send you a person that has all the characteristics that you want, like being a good cook, or being friendly, having the exact same humor as yourself, you imagine stuff like you like to cuddle, how you cuddle all the time, or how their hand feels warm when you're holding hands and stuff like this. But you imagine like this person looks like this, and this, but maybe the universe has the perfect person for you, but they don't look exactly like this. So be also a bit open to what the universe is trying to present you, because if you put the intention that it's going to be better as you write it down, then you surely will get something that is better as you have imagined. Just throwing this in here as well. So this was something I don't use very much because I'm more of the imagination visualization type of person. It is faster for me to daydream as for me to get up and write down what I think, and because also you have to be really aware of what you are writing down, because it has to be always present tense. It cannot have any negative sentence, so not and shouldn't, wouldn't, and so on should not be in this book or in your letter. So something I've done for the first time is a vision board. As you can see from the mirror, I have a vision board on my wall, and I have pictures on it. Here you can see pictures of places I wanted to go. This is a vision board for 2022. I did it in the end of 2021. I've put in the pictures of places I want to go or wanted to go. One of this is coming true in the end of August, so yay. Then I also wrote down what I wanted to manifest. Like if I didn't have the picture, I would just write what it is. I have also here in the middle some quotes that are encouraging. I have also, it's not able to see, but I also have affirmations on this. I have here a picture of yoga poses because I wanted to do more yoga. Yeah, I'm not really accomplishing this. Then here I have a list of things that I wanted to do in 2022. Yeah, some things already came true. Some things are a work in progress. Like it has a beginning but not an end. Because like I've wrote dancing, so I don't dance every day. I do it when I feel like it, and when I feel that my energy is stagnant and I have to move so that my energy goes back into moving. So yeah, this is in my vision board. It should have visions of things that you want to manifest, like places you want to go, affirmations, so that you can oversee some affirmations so that you can manifest these things. Like one of the affirmations I wrote is, I am worthy, I am healthy, I am wealthy. I believe in myself, I love myself, I accept myself, I forgive myself. Then I am worthy of good things. Then I wrote also, I work at something I love and I'm passionate about. I am abundant. Then I also wrote, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. So that every time you see the vision board, this picture of this vision board is subconsciously, what a difficult word to pronounce. So that the vision of this board is in your subconscious mind, so that it is present, but you are not presently trying to manifest it into your life. It's like a passive thing, and this is also working good. There were things that came through. I have to try to tick it so that I can see all the accomplishment, but I will do this at the end of 2022, because 2022 there is still some months left, and yeah, and I can see at the end what came true, what did not, and what I can do for the next vision board for 2023. maybe there is, now that I did it for the first time, I know what to change. I can change pictures, pick up new quotes that fit me best at the time that I want to have, and so on. And this is a good way of manifesting things as well, with not actively having it in mind. So, and the last thing I use is affirmations and music. Like I told you in the vision board, I have affirmations on this for things that I want to manifest or change my limiting belief. And there is, you can either write your own affirmations, or you go search for affirmations in the internet, because there is a lot of things you can find in the internet. Or also what I started doing, but it's not something I'm doing regularly, listening to affirmations on YouTube, like someone is reading out the affirmations for something specific, like for example, you are wanting to have more self-love, so you search for affirmations for self-love, and then you hear someone say, I love myself, I accept myself, I forgive myself, I'm beautiful, I am lovely, and so on and so on, and it will be repeated, and you'll listen to it as often as possible. What I hear people say, that if you are doing something like this, it would be best if you listen to affirmations like for a whole month, because it seeps deep into yourself, and if as long now I'm mixing now. I'm trying to mix German with English now. Yeah. So what I wanted to say is that if you do this longer, listening to this affirmation, it will stick better into your subconscious mind and your also conscious mind, and it just will give you better results if you do this for a month. You can also do guided meditation. I'm throwing it also in here. Like I did guided meditation for having more self-love in 2020, and I did this guided meditation every night before I went to sleep for a whole month, and the results were fascinating. I once went to a closed store when the rules were a bit lifted from Corona, when the shop was open again, and it was summer, and so they had summer clothes, and in this there was a mannequin with a beautiful dress and a belt, and I was really drawn to this dress, so I picked up the dress. I asked the shop assistant where the belt was, because I couldn't find it, and then I went and tried it on if it would fit me. And when I saw myself in this dress in the mirror, I genuinely thought that I was beautiful, and it is something that never happened to me before. Till this day of 2020, I never thought that I was beautiful, and after doing this guided meditation, I started to see that I am beautiful. And even now, 2 years later, there are moments where when I'm wearing something, I think, wow, this really fits me well, I'm really looking good in this. So this is also something that works. It is also a sort of manifestation. like manifesting something for yourself. And the other thing is also music, like if you want to change your mindset, listen to music that's encouraging or positive. Like I have a playlist on my phone that has the title is Positive Vibes, and I put every song in there that I think has positive lyrics that is encouraging. Also because every human wants to manifest love into their life, there are also love songs in there, and also some songs that there is a song, Club of Optimistic People, so that I change, because I was a really big pessimist, so I was trying to change this by being more of an optimist. So I've listened to music that fit in, so I can rewire my brain, and it's like also manifesting this into your life, because you're listening to this every time, and subconsciously you have it like in your brain. So like, for example, you want to love, you want to manifest love, then search for all the love songs that are positive, that are not talking about cheating or breaking up. It's not a sad song or anything like this. So you listen to this happy love song. Like one song talks about how the other person can read their minds, and because they know the person so well, and so on and so forth. So this is also a way for manifesting. I didn't see any results yet, but I can see that I'm rewiring my brain, because there is some songs in my Positive Vibes where they're singing about how they don't care about what other people say and think about themselves. So I'm starting as well as to not care what others say or what others think about myself. So I am somehow manifesting what the songs are saying. So yeah. Yes. And this was it for this video. I've talked a lot, as I can see on my phone. Yeah, I hope this helped you a bit understand how I manifest things, and maybe there is something you want to try as well. Be sure to have all the points that I said of paying attention to, so that you can really manifest what you want. And I wish you the best of luck in manifesting all the things, and do let me know if you are trying something out of my methods for what you are doing it, and if it came true as well. It would be lovely to see. And also, if you have any other method of manifesting things, you can also write it down, so that everyone else can see it and maybe use it for themselves. So let's manifest a great life. So bye, see you in the next video.